Are you a teacher that currently struggles with making lesson plans that are meaningful for your students? Are you looking for a useful way to identify what the outcomes of your lesson will be? Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You may remember me from such educational videos as Montessori Makes Sense and An Idiot's Guide to Bloom's Taxonomy. I'm here to offer you an amazing opportunity to purchase a copy of this DVD, one of the most widespread, effective, and useful educational theories since Socrates was doing his thing. I'm talking, of course, about Robert Gagne's Conditions of Learning. During this one-time television offer, you can purchase a copy of this DVD that I personally guarantee will solve all of your lesson planning woes. For only 3 easy payments of $33.33, you can become one of the most influential and respected teachers in your school, your community, or even the world.
Gagne believed that there are 5 categories of learning outcomes for students. These categories are intellectual skills, verbal information, cognitive strategies, motor skills, and attitudes. Intellectual skills are knowing how to do something. They require the learner to carry out the actions within the environment. Verbal information refers to the organized knowledge that we acquire, such as names and facts. Success is often measured by the learner's ability to verbalize a meaningful sentence about what was learned.
Okay, that makes sense.
Cognitive strategies are the manner in which learners guide their remembering and their thinking. This is more of an internal process compared to the intellectual skills which take cues from the external environment. Motor skills are the ability to do precise, smooth, and accurately timed performances with muscle movements. They must be executed in a particular order to be successful. Attitude is the internal state that influences our personal choices over different things, like the music we listen to. Gagne's 9 events of instruction are the stages by which learning occurs and are specifically designed to meet each of the 5 learning outcomes we just looked at. These are gaining attention, informing learners of the objective, stimulating recall of prior knowledge, presenting the stimulus, providing learning guidance, eliciting performance, providing feedback, assessing performance, and enhancing retention and transfer.
In the following example, a teacher is going to use Gagne's 9 events of instruction to show a student how to write a haiku poem.
First, the teacher will gain the student's attention by showing them photos of Japan and discussing the history of Japanese poetry. The teacher will then inform the learner of what they will accomplish by the end of the lesson, which in this case is how to properly write a haiku.
The first line has 5 syllables, the second line has 7 syllables, and the third line has 5 syllables again.
The teacher will stimulate the recall of prior knowledge by talking about other poems the students may have read in class. The teacher will also review what a syllable is, as they are of particular importance in haikus.
How many syllables are in the name, Michael? 2? Good job.
Next, the teacher will demonstrate how to write a haiku with the student observing.
See, this is a haiku.
Oh, okay.
To provide learning guidance, the teacher will list the steps that the learner will have to take in order to write a successful haiku.
Syllables are supposed to be in my first line.
I think you told us that there were 5.
Okay, so let's find where the syllables are. So in the, is there one? How many syllables?
There's just one there.
1, so I'll put a dash and
Wind,
1.
To elicit performance, the teacher will have the student write a haiku on his own. The teacher will provide the student with any suggestions that will increase their success rate at completing the learned skill.
5. So let's count out how many there are.
I should have brought 2. Oops.
So how many was that?
That was 6.
That was 6. So let's try to make a sentence that only has 5.
To assess their performance, the teacher will have the student write more haikus during the following day's language arts lesson. Finally, the student shows that they have retained the skill by transferring it to different situations outside the learning environment. In this case, little Wolfgang wrote a Remembrance Day haiku about a poppy for his grandpa.
You can see how, as a teacher, Gagne's theory can be useful and successful in your classroom. It demonstrates the gradual release of responsibility from me, the teacher, demonstrating the skill, to we, the teacher and the student, doing it together and providing feedback, and to you, the student, completing the task all by themselves. Let's recap the amazing deal that we have for you today. For only 3 quick and easy payments of $33.33, you can get Gagne's Conditions of Learning DVD, which will absolutely shape your classroom. In the next 10 minutes, if you call, you will receive a second copy of this DVD absolutely free. If you're not sure if this is for you, give us a call. We'll send you an informational brochure at no charge whatsoever. Just call our 1-800 toll-free number. Remember, that number is 1-800-555-1234. Our dedicated representatives are waiting at the phone lines for you to call right now. Don't hesitate.